slide in with your hand. Put pressure of your shoulder on his chest. Push with your second hand and head on the floor as well. And now, just try to find his legs.
Alright my friends, I'm going to show you guys the Tiger Muay Thai Jiu-Jitsu all levels class and beginner fundamentals entry-level class. I'm going to timestamp this video down below. I know I've made a few of these videos already. I don't mean them to be repetitive, but we learn different things in every one of these classes. So if you're interested in the Jiu-Jitsu schedule at Tiger Muay Thai and what it's all about, then this video, I'll timestamp it, will have essentially what we're learning in terms of technique in both the entry level and the all levels class. Okay, so this gives you a good idea of what to expect if you decide to do the entry level Jiu-Jitsu or the all levels Jiu-Jitsu class at Tiger Muay Thai. Anyway, so I've come back to my room here, and I've got just before you guys decide to use the timestamps to skip here, this is courtesy of Mr. John's here on a side street, a fitness street actually. You got to try this. I know guys returning to the channel know what this is all about, especially if you're out here already watching this. About 139 baht for this, 140 baht. Basically rice, broccoli and barbecue chicken. This is phenomenal guys. You really got to try this. Just really awesome. You cannot go wrong with this. And what's good about, I mean, check that out. How good is that? I mean, this sauce, that sauce there is the reason why you got to go to Mr. John's. That's the sauce. I mean, chicken is chicken, but that sauce is a game changer. Anyway, Mr. John's is actually on the street, just up the top there. Can't miss it, Mr. John's. I'll actually link up a video down below. I made a separate video on Mr. John's. I'll link it up down below in the description. So I'm just having a meal at Mr. John's, but essentially before you use the timestamps to jump away, I had a big day basically. Obviously did the Jiu-Jitsu 8:30 AM class this morning, and then went straight into the 9:30 AM fitness class at Tiger Muay Thai. It's the 5x5 energy system training class at Tiger Muay Thai. I was with Jay Pato, and I shot a couple of clips actually of, I filmed a couple of people in the class. Noelle, who's a One Championship fighter, sponsored by One Championship, is in the class as well. So I filmed some clips of her doing some shadow boxing, some sprawling, and then her on the rower, and then yeah, another girl in the class, Steffi, who I had an interview with her. Did an interview with her a couple of weeks ago, last month or whatever. So yeah, just did some clips of other people training in that class. It's one of my favorite classes. One of my favorite fitness classes at Tiger Muay Thai. It's every Thursday morning at 9:30 AM. So yeah, definitely got to try that class. Anyway, yeah, use the timestamps and get into the Jiu-Jitsu. All right, let's go.
Everyone will start with a gas choke today. We will move through the simple one, and then we'll move to the bit harder one. So the first one, when we start with a knee on back, my partner starts to push my knee away. So he wants to push my knee away and make a hip escape to escape from that. So what I have to do, I have to grab his hand and pull it further in that direction. So now I have a good opportunity to bring my hand in his armpit. So I want to grab his hand. So I want to put my shoulder right in his armpit as a puzzle, you know. So you want to go very deep with your hand. So I have to turn my shoulders, and now I can grab the back of his head. So from that position, I want to slide with my left hand over and bring my left knee on the floor. So his hand shouldn't be on his ear. His hand should be above his jaw, so under his jaw. So you want to close your hands like that and bring your chest on top of it. So I don't want that my partner move in that direction or lay on his back. I want to be him somewhere in the middle, so I can press with my chest on his triceps. So he will choke himself with his hand. And from other side, I will choke him with my own hand. So I want to close and start to press with my chest down. Now you want to stick your hands, you want to stick your elbows and make your biceps stiffen. So once again, he starts to push your knee away. You want to pull his hand and go deeper with your shoulder, with your right shoulder. So you want to grab his hand from behind, move over and put your own hand on your biceps, okay? So now you want to move in that direction and close his hand with your chest. So now you want to push in front, make your hips level and start to push. The transition command. So the main goal of all these transitions on top to find the ways to submit our body. So in Mount, as I told earlier in the class, on the previous classes, there are 6 points of control across my partner's body. So 2 across his hips, 2 in his armpits, and 2 in his neck. So when I want to control my partner on top, I have to take at least 2 across. And that's what we will find. Like now we have opportunity to take his armpit with my elbow. So he give me his space, or I can push his elbow away. So I will start in that position. And now I will bring my right elbow on the floor in his armpit. So I want to switch the position of my hips, push his elbow higher with my hips. So I want to push it higher. Now I can grab his legs, so I will prevent the movement to close his belly, so I can push them down. And now I will bring my knee across his belly. So, and now we will move to mount, okay? So we will repeat that a couple of minutes, and that's it. We just need to understand how we will take the position. So push his elbow, bring your left elbow in his armpit and switch the position of your hips. So with your hips, now you want to push his elbow higher, push to catch his leg, don't let him elevate his leg, and bring it across his back. So now you can move on top, okay? So I will still have that elbow, but he will not give me that armpit. So what I have to do, I have to bring my hand behind his head. So I want to switch the position and move as deep as I can. So now again, I want to push his elbow with my hips, okay? So I want to bring my hand on his hips and push his elbow as high as I can. But now what I have to do, I have to bring that knee from bottom and put it under his elbow. So I want to put my knee under his elbow. So now I want to move him on the side and move on in that direction. So you only go here to close that space under his elbow, so he will not bring his elbow backwards. If he will give any space, he will just turn in that direction. For sure, you can do something like a north-south choke or just move on the opposite side, but now we want to move to a dance position. So what I have to do, I have to push his elbow as high as I can and move him on the side, okay? So now you want to bring your right knee, like you want to bring it in front of his face, very tight, okay? So when you do that movement, don't elevate your hips very high because there will be a lot of space. So my chest will still lay on his armpit. So when I will do that, my chest will still be on his armpit. And I want to bring my knee in front of his face. So now I want to move him further on the side and start to push his hand in that direction. So now I can close my doors. It will be much more tighter than the previous one. And again, I want to press it from one side and stick my elbows together again. So once again from that side. So he don't give me that opportunity, so I cannot move to mount. Okay, I will move under his neck with my hand and switch the position of my hips. So now I want to push his legs down with my hand and his elbow with my hip. So I want to turn him on that side. So I want to bring that knee in front of his face. But at the same time, my weight still will be on his arm. So I want to move him and bring my knee in front of his face. So you can see that my hand appeared on the opposite side. So now it will be pretty easy for me to close. And I want to push from top and it will be more tight down than with a knee on belly. And the last time, so your partner close that space. So I want to go under, and so you can even catch his armpit with your right hand and start to push him in that direction. Don't forget about hand on his hips and move over. So you want to close with your knee the weight for his hand. And now close your hand and start to push from top. So what you want to do, you want to find his elbow with your knee and move on, pushing in that direction, okay? If I want to pass my partner's guard, I want to put him on the floor, so I don't want him that he was sitting on the floor like that, so because he can be offensive here, he can get up on his feet, make a double leg. So what I want to do, I want to put him on the floor here and come closer. So from that position, I want to bring my knee across his belly, so I don't want to slide by his body, I want to slide by his leg, so I want to kick his leg down. At the same time, I want to pin my hand to the floor and move to the side. So from that position, I need to push with my left hand and pull his right shoulder. So you want to turn your chest coming in, okay? So don't struggle here, because he can be defensive with that knee and push you away. So once again, I want to put him on the floor, come in, and move to the side. So push with your hand, pull your shoulder, pull his shoulder and push him down. And the last time. The main goal for you, don't lose that armpit, okay? Because if you will lose that armpit, you can take her back here. Yeah. So when I start to pass his guard, I'm trying to pin that hand with my fist to the floor. Okay, so I'm trying to pin. And I'm going lower with my whole body. So my shoulders, my elbow stick to my rib cage. And I want to go here. Then I can start slide further, okay? So be careful with your right hand. Pin it to the floor. And the last time. Switch the sides very fast, like it will be hard for me. So what I have to do, I have to bring my right knee over. So the same pass, but with my left foot over his leg. So we start here. So I need to bring my foot closer, and I want to slide with my knee over his leg. So I want to slide over and press his legs down. At the same position, I want to catch his shoulder, push with my hand. So if you will not post here with your hand, it will be pretty easy for him to get up. Get up. So, yeah, okay? But if you will post here, that will be pretty hard for him to get up because your weight will be on his chest. So he understands that I can make a knee slice, or like I want to open his legs, so he don't want me to do that. So I need to use my second foot and push here with your hand here. Okay, so just go over and push. Now you can put him on the floor. So like you want to cut his leg away with your knee, okay? And your partner tries to hook you, like try to hold you here, okay? So that's a very useful thing for leg lockers. They try to move you and they try to catch your leg. So what I have to do, I have to catch his armpit and bring my shoulder to his chest. So I want to move here on top. So now it will be very easy for me to catch his leg here. Even if my partner trying to hold my hips here, it will be very easy for me to press his legs down. So the main goal for you, to press your shoulder on his chest. So now you can put your head on the floor and catch his leg with your hook. So now you can start push it down. So once again, you want to go deeper. Even if your partner starts to push your weight, it's pretty easy for you to catch your leg and put your weight. So don't be afraid to put your weight on his legs, okay? So you can spend here for a long time and push his legs down and then sit down on him. Or much easier, just to push his legs to the side with your legs. So I want to go deeper, and now I want to push his legs to the side and get in the same position. So the main goal for you, to find with your shoulder his chest. So you want to put pressure on his chest, and then it will be pretty easy to find his legs. So I want to go deeper here. Now it will be pretty easy. If you will hold me here, it will be pretty easy for me to find his foot with my hook. So now I can start to push it on the one side, or on the opposite side, or just down and slide to the mount. Okay? So you can create more space between his legs and his belly. And the last time. So slide in with your hand. Put pressure of your shoulder on his chest. Push with your second hand and head on the floor as well. And now just try to find his legs. Any questions?